Well, guys, it has all leaned up to this. It's time to do a review on Halloween Ends, which I think this is actually the final Halloween movie, I believe. So, anyways, guys, let's get to the plot. So, basically, what the plot is about this guy who's babysitting a boy, and then for some reason the boy accidentally locked him up, and he was trying to find a way out, and the guy accidentally killed him, and then over the years a lot of people hated him for the thing that he did, but he didn't. But thankfully, he didn't manage to get life in prison or anything, you guys. He did got away. He did manage to get away with it because the death was a complete accident. And then, however, guys, this babysitter went to the sewers and found Michael Myers, and then he looked into the eyes of Michael Myers, and then he actually became the next Michael Myers, and then after that Michael Myers decided to return after the death of Laurie Strode's daughter, what happened in Halloween Kills. So it's up to Laurie Strode to take down Michael Myers once and for all for good. And that's basically what the plot is of this final movie. So when this movie first came out, you guys, this movie had received a lot of mixed reviews. The critics actually hated the movie, but as for the audiences give it a mixed review because audiences give on Rotten Tomatoes give the movie a 50%. So this movie has received a lot of mixed reviews. So my thoughts on Halloween Ends, you guys, I have to say this, you guys, this movie is actually Star Wars: The Last Jedi of the Halloween movies. Yep, that's right, guys. This movie is basically the Star Wars: The Last Jedi of the Halloween movie. So anyway, guys, let's get started with the story. The story of this movie was actually kind of good. I actually really kind of like the story. And I also like the characters. Like we have Laurie Strode, played by the same actress who played the original Laurie Strode for the 1978 Halloween movie. And then on top of that, you guys, Michael Myers, the actor who played Michael Myers from the original Halloween movies, did come back in this movie, which was pretty kind of cool. And the actor who played the babysitter, the guy, he was okay, I guess. And then on top of that, and there was actually this one scene when the kid died in the beginning of the movie, which the beginning of the movie was kind of good, I guess, but we shouldn't have like a Michael Myers opening scene in the movie. So anyway, guys, now let's get into the Michael Myers kills. The Michael Myers kills was actually pretty kind of cool. Like the part when Michael Myers was like killing inside the sewers, that scene was actually really kind of cool, I guess. And I think my favorite Michael Myers kill scene was the one that Michael Myers went to the radio station, and then he actually slit the guy's throat, and then he pulled out his tongue and slit his tongue and cut off his tongue. And at the movie theaters, me and my aunt were like, "Oh my god!" Like it was like, believe it or not, that was actually like the very first horror movie I ever saw a killer like rip off a person's tongue off, which is just like those it was actually my very first time seeing it on a movie, but this is not my first time experiencing that, because I did remember I seen a Raka Raka Ronald McDonald's video on YouTube from the YouTube channel Raka Raka, which in the video Michael Myers like pulled the guy's tongue out and rip it off, and he goes like body slap, but it was like a fake tongue, and then he used like a lot of like fake blood like they normally use in the movies. So yeah. So anyways, and on top of that, guys, now, even though this movie was a really fun movie, in my opinion, I only have one big complaint that I had with this movie, is that Michael Myers was not in the movie that much. That's right, guys, Michael Myers was not in the movie that much. He only appeared, like, in a few scenes, I think, because, my thoughts on the movie, the beginning of the movie was kind of good, I guess. The middle of the movie got a little disappointing because of Michael Myers not in the movie that much. But the final battle scene between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, they actually ended in a massive bang. It was so cool, and the final battle scene between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers was actually pretty kind of cool because if you're wondering how Laurie Strode killed him, first he actually pinned Michael Myers, like Laurie Strode like tipped the refrigerator over and he actually pinned him to the kitchen counter, and then after that he licked up his max, and then he like slits his throat, and then he like slits part of his hand so that way he won't come back. And if you're wondering how he died, everyone actually carried Michael Myers and he actually grind him up. That's right. And I thought the grinding scene was actually pretty kind of cool. And at the end of the movie, Laurie Strode actually wrote a book of his experience with Michael Myers from the first Halloween movie all the way to this one. And as for the ending of the movie, yeah, I can say, like, after the ending of the movie, like, you know, like how like in every single Halloween movie besides the piece of shit third movie, Michael Myers always comes back. But in this movie, Michael Myers did not come back. So tell me the ending of this movie. Yeah, I think this is actually the final Halloween movie because if it's the final Halloween movie, that's pretty kind of good. But despite that, guys, Michael Myers shouldn't have been like in a lot of the scenes in the movie like he did, like just like in the original and also in Halloween 2018. But because like if Michael Myers was in this movie a lot, then it would be a lot of potential to give this movie like the seal of approval. But believe it or not, guys, there's only one YouTuber that did not like this movie, and that was Nick Hicks 2001. He said that this movie was like a romantic comedy than a horror movie, which I can handle his opinion, but my opinion, this was a really fun movie, and this movie was a little bit better than Halloween Kills. Which, don't get me wrong, guys, Halloween Kills is a very watchable movie to compare to Halloween 3, and of course, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, because Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was decent in my opinion. But despite that, guys, this was actually a really good movie. So all that, guys, Halloween Ends was a really okay movie was a really fun movie in my opinion. It's not the best Halloween movie, but the movie is very watchable. So my final rate for Halloween Ends, you guys, I have to give this movie a 7 out of 10. This movie was a really fun movie, and I cannot wait to get this movie on DVD. And if you're wondering what Halloween DVDs I have to get now to complete the series, I had to get Halloween 4, the Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrections, and I had to get Halloween Kills, and of course Halloween Ends. So I have a lot of DVDs to go to complete the Halloween franchise. So all that, guys, that's my review on the Halloween movie franchise. And I just want you guys to know that next week, guys, I'm going to review Child's Play 1, 2, and 3 and Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo. And after that, I am totally done with my Halloween movie month. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like and share with your friends. Until next time, goodbye.